and welcome to another edition of Living United. My name is Sandra Uni. I'm the Executive Director with the United Way of the Brown County area. And, every time that I visit with you guys, I tend to bring one of our partner agencies along. And those are the agencies that we kind of jump in and partner up with and help fund some of their programming. I love doing that because I get an opportunity to chat with all of the partner agencies and see how they're doing and see what's up and running in their programming. And today we're doing things just a little bit different. I'm bringing today my friend Irene Achman, who has not only become a board member about a year ago, but she has been instrumental in helping two of our major programs continue to go as successfully as they are. And the first one we're going to talk about today is, well, first of all, welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming. Today we're going to kind of take a look at our Stuff the Backpack program. And this is one we are involved in right now. And so the program, would you explain just a little bit about what the program does and who it's for?
Yes, this is the 24th year that the community has been doing it, and it's for all of Brown County. It is for any child in Brown County that is low income and basically just needs backpack, needs school supplies, and just needs a little bit of help. And we have a large list of things that people are all around town. I've been hearing lots of great things already that people are already buying, donating, and bringing them to all of our businesses around town that are helping us being drop-off locations. And yeah.
Yeah, well, this program is so popular, and it's gained momentum. I've been with United Way for several years now, and I remember my first year, I kind of thought, wow, 300 backpacks, that's pretty amazing. Then the next year we did like 350, and we went, oh, okay, this is good. Last year we packed and distributed 530 backpacks to kiddos all across Brown County area. And those are from pre-K all the way up to 12th grade. And so you might want to say, hey, I could really use some help with a backpack this year. It is so easy. You don't even need to call us or anything. If you have access to internet, just go to the Brown County website, which is uwbrowncounty.org, and click on the Stuff the Backpack. And it'll take you right to the page where you can put in your information. No deep information or anything, nothing that you have to worry about privacy data, just basically getting your kiddos' names and ages down so that we can plan appropriately. Or if you see one of these across the community in town, or if you see one of the boxes, this QR code will take you exactly to that registration form as well. And I was working on it just a couple hours ago, and as the names are coming in, they're coming in fast and furious through the computer, and then also they come in through the mail. So every day we're getting more and more and more, and we're aiming right now at about 200 backpacks that are ready to fill, and we still have 2 weeks to go before we distribute. So I don't want that to deter anyone. It's never too late. So go ahead and go on the site and fill that out. Or if you want to swing by our office, we have copies of the application there. You can also print it off of our website, fill it out paper pencil, and drop it off in the mail or right to the office. We're trying to make it as easy as we can for families to get their hands on these supplies. You've got kids, and it's back to school time.
It gets expensive.
It gets really expensive. I remember those days. I mean, my kids are young adults now, but I just remember looking and going into the store and going, oh my gosh, this is an awful lot on this list. And, and I was a teacher for 30 years, so I know what it's like from both sides, how important those materials are, not only for the kids to start school feeling like they're ready to go, but also from the teacher's standpoint to know that the kids have what they need when they come in. So with that, people have asked me just in the last few days, is it too late to donate? And the answer is
It's never too late to donate.
no. The boxes they appeared out in the area businesses through Sleepy Eyes, Springfield, Comfrey, Searles,
New Ulm.
Lake George, all of those, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
St. George.
St. George, they all have boxes that have been distributed across those communities. And if you were out there, running through the store and you happen to grab an extra couple packages of crayons or sticky notes or markers.
Kleenex, all the things.
All the things. If you happen to run across a few extra or you have a little bit of extra in your budget, we really appreciate everything that comes in because it is all used. I promise you, every supply that gets donated gets in the hands of a child. And that's one of the things we're really adamant with our board and with our United Way agency here is we have always had right around 98% of our financial dollars that are given here stay here, and that's what we're going to continue to do. But that's also the same with all of the donations that you do that are not monetary donations. They're more things like the backpacks. Now, this spread in front of us, should we tell them who it's from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a great donation.
Koozie Group in Sleepy Eye. They are fantastic partners with us. Every single year, they pack 500 backpacks. And this year, the backpacks they're just schmaltzy little ones, and they have a water bottle. They've got a pencil box with some supplies. They even got a lunch box. And then they always throw in something fun, especially for the littles, a little stuffed animal. And they do this. Their employees get together and they pack 500 backpacks for us every single year. And it's so exciting when it all starts to happen very quickly. All the orders are going out and we're seeing things happen and all of a sudden, like right now, everything's starting to come. And I was just down at where we use our storage and it's mounds of backpacks and boxes and things, and it's just exciting. But we still need help filling the backpacks. We've got the backpacks covered. Now we just need your help in helping fill them. So if you are at all available to do that, to donate, we'd really appreciate it. But is there anything else we'd really appreciate with them? Maybe some volunteer hours?
We would love to have volunteers. We need help with people picking up all the boxes throughout our county. On the 25th is the day we're going to be picking up all the boxes from, like Sandra had said earlier, from Comfrey, from Springfield. So it's going to take just a lot of man time and man hours just trying to get all the boxes back so we can organize them, which we need volunteers to do, sort, and then pack these awesome backpacks that we're going to have in addition to the wonderful ones that we got from Koozie Group. So yes, if anybody is willing to donate any volunteer time or, even 1 hour makes a huge world of help. Like it makes a difference just even an hour. If you can donate more, we will take it.
We'll take it. We never say no to help, but it's really true. It takes a small army, and before meeting with you today, I pulled up some numbers from last year, and each year it takes about 150 different people to pull this off every year. And so we need your help, and we need help with the donations for the products. If you are unable to go out to the store, give us a call. You could send us a check, and we'll do the shopping for you. We want to make this as easy as possible for you, as a donor, and for volunteer. So I'm excited because it's coming up fast and furious, and we're going to get these backpacks into the hands of kids that need them all across the county, and that's an exciting thing.
And the kids are always so excited to come and pick them up, and then they get to go through the line and pick out their fun backpack, and the kids are just so excited to see it, to feel it, to just have it as their own. And I don't know if you noticed, this is just an awesome red and black backpack. It's not like there's anything that marks that these were from the backpack program. We're not pointing, no kid is gonna be out there and be like, oh, that kid got a backpack from the backpack program. So, these are just wonderful. So, even if people are struggling or whatever and just need assistance but are just worried about it or stigma or anything, Nobody's gonna know.
Just call us.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
And we would love to
Reach
help
out to us either on either an email, which is always a great way. My straight to me would be Sandra@uwbrowncounty.org, or you can go through the admin office, which is my office assistant, Colleen. Her email is admin@uwbrowncounty.org. You can call our office, 507-354-6512. We're not going to say no, all right? And if it's coming down to the wire and you would like a little bit of help with this, please let us help you, because it's what we love to do, and that's what this mission is all about, is connecting people to resources. And in this case, we get to connect and be the resource, and it's a lot of fun. I love pickup day. Distribution day is the best, because you see all these kids come in and they're getting ready for school and they're starting to get excited, especially those ones that are starting kindergarten, or you can always pick out the ones that are starting high school. You know, they have those big momentous moments. And they literally get to come in, and we have piles of backpacks, and they're not just packed all willy-nilly. We literally take the school list. So say your child attends Sleepy Eye Elementary in 4th grade. We go through and pack X amount of Sleepy Eye 4th grade. And that school supply list is what is in that backpack. Now, is it everything? Not quite everything, but it's darn close. We don't do earphones because it just gets a little more expensive. Unless we had a big donation, then we would consider it. And then the other thing that people often ask about is those fancy calculators. I wish we could help you out with those too, but it just isn't in the budget. But otherwise, we get very close to giving everything on that list to that backpack, and then your kiddo gets to come through, pick up exactly which one they want. We have all kinds of colors: pink, blue, yellow, red, black, you name it. We've got them, different styles. It's really fun. It's an exciting, very exciting time to be a part of the United Way, and just to finally, you stand back and you go, yeah, this is why we do this, when we see those happy kids come in. Now, there's another program that you have your hands in, when I say Irene was sent, she was sent to me. It was an amazing thing, but we had some shifting around in the office, and we are running on an office of about 1.25 people, and there's a lot that happens, and we have a lot of programming that we do every year, and it's just, we need help. And so I threw it out there to her and another gal and said, hey, would you be in any way interested in helping with our weekend food program? And your answer was?
Yes.
Yes. And she said yes. And Erica Kimsey is your partner in crime on that one.
She sure is.
These ladies have taken this program and have just taken it up a notch, and it's just amazing what we do every single week during the school year. And again, believe it or not, I mean, it's only the end of July. We're not even at the end of July, we're in July. We're already getting ready for school. And we're already getting ready for the programming that United Way provides. And one of those things is our Project Lunchbox. Who is Project Lunchbox geared towards?
Project Lunchbox is geared towards anyone in preschool through 8th grade. And the last few years, the numbers are right around 100 kids throughout the city of New Ulm. There are Project Lunchboxes in Sleepy Eye and Springfield. But main thing is we could not do this project without our wonderful sponsor of Christensen Farms, who donates some wonderful, amazing dollars towards the program. And they are very, very generous in being able to get the meals to the kids. And sometimes it's once a week, sometimes it's once a month. We pack a solid white bag so no kid can know what's in the bag if they happen to see a white bag in a backpack or in a locker or whatnot. And we provide 2 dinners, 2 snacks, 2 juice boxes. Lately, we've been trying to throw some vegetables in there, and sometimes we throw in a fun treat in there too, just to keep it up and have a little fun. And it is geared towards, those forms that we have, the free and reduced lunch forms. If you fill those out and you qualify, then you automatically qualify for Project Lunchbox.
And that's what they've called it now, a new name too. What used to be the free and reduced lunch, it's the educational benefits form. All you need to do is fill it out, send it into your school. You don't even send it to us. We don't need to know any of that details. Just send it into your school, because the school, their financials, their Title I dollars and things are impacted by that form as well. And then if you are interested, you just send us your name, or you just contact the school, and they will literally put your name on the list. And once a week, we have a whole bevy of different volunteers, and they each have their own specific thing that they need to do. And Erica and Erin, Irene, they do all the ordering, and they get it all ready to go. We order our food from Second Harvest, Heartland, and we get as much as we can from there. What we can't get there, we try and purchase local when we can. So all in all, that's just the food part, the prep part, but then it has to get to the schools. And all of the lunches, or all the meals are packed, like she said, in individual bags. And then we have this wonderful group of retired gentlemen and their wives on a couple occasions, who every Thursday morning, I have a standing date down at our storage area, and they pick up the food for that week's distribution. So the schools get it on Thursday, and the school staff, we've kind of got this all into such a smooth little working thing now that it's just very seamless. Then the staff at the schools discreetly take the bags of food and tuck them into the child's backpack. So no one, not another student, not that student. Sometimes I've heard stories that some of the kids get home and go, "Mom, what's this bag?" So that's how sneaky we are about it. We don't want any kids to feel badly about that at all. And the real reason we really do get behind this is because a lot of people think in southern Minnesota that we don't have some of the same concerns that some of the larger cities have, but that's where I will beg to differ. We get the information from the ALICE network, and they do all the studies and show us where we are. And 2 years ago, when I first started with this program, about 11% of the families in Brown County would qualify for the educational benefits, would qualify for these services. And hot report out, and I wish the number had gone down, but it hadn't. But right now, Brown County families, 20% of the families in Brown County are at risk for food insecurity. And so that's why we do the food program, is so that they're getting their lunch at school, but there's the weekends. And what do you do for 2 days if you don't have the money or you're unable to get to the store? We make sure that food gets home, and it's easy to prepare stuff. We purposely don't make it tricky. We try and keep it real easy as possible with very little prep. And even in some of them, they're so easy that the kids could even easily open it up and put it in the microwave and cook it too. So how many kids did you say last year?
It was between 98 and 105. It kind of fluctuated a little bit.
Yeah, we kind of hovered right around 100 kids every single week. And this program is for those who would be in the New Ulm area schools now. And that includes NEWACS, that includes St. Paul's Elementary, that's the middle school, Jefferson Elementary, Washington, and it also is for Riverbend. We now have a partnership with the food shelves in Springfield and Sleepy Eye, and we help fund their weekend food program as well. So we're hitting kids, if in a grand number, when I did the math, over 200 kids every week are getting some assistance with making sure that their tummy doesn't go empty over the weekend. So it's a lot of stuff happening all at the same time, but I don't know what we would do without these programs right now. And reality is, finances change for some. They go up, they go down. As always, United Way wants to be there for you. We want to be there to help on those difficult times. I've been through those difficult times. I've joked, and it's not even really a joke, but I remember when we were new parents, and I stood in the grocery store and I had to choose between formula and diapers because it was just such a tight budget. You have to make those choices, and we want to make it easier for you. So keep us informed of anything that you might have ideas for us to do. We changed up the menu a lot last year. You got real exciting. One of them was what?
We did pancakes and syrup. We did peanut butter and jelly. We tried doing chicken soup a few times. We're just, so that way people don't get sick of everything. And if people ever have any feedback on any of it, we'd love to hear it. If people really liked things or if they didn't like it. And we would always love more volunteers to help us pack, unpack. I mean, we have a riot every time we do it. It's a lot of laughs. It's a lot of fun. And I mean, it's about an hour to 2 hours, depending on how much.
Once a month.
Yep, once a month. That's all we're looking for. Like I said, it's about an hour to 2 hours, depending on how much food is ordered and how much food, if there's holidays, etc., get dispersed out. We try and do some of the bigger things over the long breaks, so that way kids are fed every day.
Yeah.
And it was really fun hearing the feedback from the kids last year in the schools. Like the kids that did know that we're in there, they pulled them out and they're like, "It's my snack bag for the weekend," and they were so excited. And so I mean, that really feels good to know that they like it, but it breaks your heart in the same sense that they know they need it.
Yeah. And it is hard. It is hard, and that's why we do what we do, is reach out and fill the need wherever we can. I want to just mention again sponsorships, because we can't do any of this without sponsorships. For the food program, the Project Lunchbox, that's heavily financed by the Christensen Farms. If we did not have that partnership, this program would not exist. And then United Prairie Bank has stepped up, and they kind of fill in. I keep them posted on how we're doing, and every now and again they'll give me a call and say, "Hey, we got a check for you. You want to swing by?" And they kind of like to earmark it towards the Lunchbox program. And this year they came down and helped pack and everything. It's a fun time.
It's very fun.
And so that's very, very important. I want to go back though, and with the backpack program, again, sponsorships keep us going. We cannot fund this all by ourselves. And so we are so grateful for the Kuzi Group, and our other major donor for this is the Alliance Bank has partnered with us, and they help us out. And Citizens Bank does a great job with it as well. So just reach out to those businesses that are giving from their hearts and tell them thank you very much. We would appreciate that. And, if you have a few minutes, maybe an hour, sometime between the 25th of July and the 30th of July, we have 5 days there where we have to gather the boxes, get the counts, count everything, put in an order at Walmart, get it all taken care of, and get it all back and repacked. So it's a fast and furious time, but it's exciting and it's great fun, and we would love to have you join us as a volunteer. We would love that. So 2 great programs right here in Brown County. You don't have to go very far, and we're right here. So if you have any questions, please reach out to the United Way. Again, our phone number is 507-354-6512. Or you can catch us on the internet, where we have a website that's up and busy, and that's uwbrowncounty.org. That's our new domain. By the way, we had a domain crash, a little oops, and so now we've started over. So if you've tried to reach out to us, please make sure that you're using the new domain, because the other one is kind of a dead link. So we're on. All right. And thank you. Thank you again for listening to us, and thank you for tuning in to Living United. Love this program, love the opportunity to share what we get to do for others in our community, and would love to have you partner with us. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
And thank you, Irene.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.